Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm really doing this. I'm really doing this. So I'm getting Cloud to level 99 before the first reactor. Chose to do it on PlayStation Classic because I can set a resume point since I won't be hitting any save points. So yeah, this is gonna be a long one. Long one. But I will be the first person to have done it. So that's something. Let's go. Level up. First off, didn't I say no name? Second, you will not be joining our party. I don't think there are any mobs on the screen that's just one enemy. There's no reason why the screen is just Look at that. Do I want to delete the existing resume point? Oh yeah. And that is how I get to level 99 before the first reactor. Who would have thunk PS Classic was actually the perfect platform for something? Alright, to many, many more. Good start though. That'll be the only sesh where we double our level. Plus, went from 6 to 13. Alright, nice. Until next time. So for the first segment, I didn't realize my mic was kind of quiet, so anyway, should be good now. Yeah, back to the ultimate grind. What's up, Buzz Shifty? Yeah, honestly, the reason why I'm doing this is because I've already speedrun this game, gotten world record twice, made a master save. There's nothing else left for me to do, so I thought of a way to do something that no one else has technically ever done before. There have been a couple people that have gotten Cloud and Barrett to level 99 in the reactor, but I thought to do it before you even get Barrett in your party. It's just really, I'm doing it really casual, so it's kind of fun. I definitely get that sentiment though. If I saw someone else doing this, I'd think they were torturing themselves. But this is kind of my zen thing right now. There we go, with the first level up. I watched Dave Stereo do it a couple years ago too, so I guess there are at least 3 people that have done that challenge. But I was thinking, like, why hasn't anyone done it before the first reactor when you only have Cloud? And then I realized it's because you can't save the game before the first reactor. But then I big brained it and realized you could put a resume point on your PS Classic, so I'm doing it that way. I was thinking of doing it on the first screen in the game, but it turns out the first screen doesn't actually have random battles unless you leave and go to the second screen and then return to the first screen. So then I was just like, yeah, whatever, before the reactor ends. And this is a screen with the best experience over time. Look at that. That's a hell of a screen. Wow, you know what? Nah. I'm not going right to Meteor Rain, but that's epic that I got Meteor Rain before Cross Slash. Will this be it? Are we about to get Cross Slash? Nice. Have to use that once before I move to Blade Beam, for sure. But I did get to take the opportunity to do a perfect 5 potion here. Would have just barely stayed alive. Another 2 levels and we got Cross Slash. Not bad. That'll do. I'll take that for Sesh 2. I wonder what happens if I say no. Will that just completely erase what just happened, or what? I'll have to test that out and be very sketch in the future if that's the case. That's all for tonight, though. Third time's the charm, right? Should have all my audio levels leveled now. So let's get to leveling some more clouds. Last session we got to level 15 and unlocked Cross Slash. Not going to play for a ton tonight, but wanted to get to level 16 and use Cross Slash. That's the goal for this game. I feel like this is probably the longest I've played on my PlayStation Classic. We're right about 2 hours in. Looks like it takes about a half an hour to get level up now. So probably be the last short stream to get a level up. Either that was an audio glitch, or yeah, I feel like I've heard that enough. Like that must have been an audio glitch, or maybe an audio capture glitch. Huh. I wonder if that sounded like that on stream. I wonder if I'm secretly getting... I am getting ability points. I wonder if I'll get Ice 2 and Gold 2 eventually. I bet we will. I never thought of that before. Alright, let's set our resume point. Another level in the books. The ultimate grind continues. Resumption. Let's go. I hope you like opening bombing mission as a song. Just saying. So this is the first time I've grinded this grind during the day. I usually do it right before bed, so I wonder if this will make me tired. Man, I wish I could get a hyper right now. With my limit bar moving this slow, with level 2 limits, I feel like I'll never be able to get level 3 limits to trigger. Double crit. Sick. It seems to be almost a rule that, like, right as I'm getting real close to leveling up, I almost die. Wonder how long that'll stay like that for. One more battle. Any battle will give me that level up. I think after I trigger Blade Beam, I'm gonna move to level 3 limits just to see if I can even get a level 3 limit bar at all before I get too strong that I can't be damaged. I got almost no HP, but a lot of attack from that level up, I guess. I'm doing 90 damage all of a sudden. I feel like maybe one level back, I was doing 123 damage on crit, and now I'm doing 93 on a regular. That's a huge jump. I was just considering, should I try to let my HP drop below 25? And then I was like, really don't need to be conservative with potions at this point. I can just spam them anytime. I probably have like 65. I'm gonna hit 99, you know, not too far ahead. So, I don't need to worry about that stuff. My crit damage has gone up like 30+% and at max 2 levels. That's crazy. I must have hit some sort of number that affects the calculation in a big way. I just thought to try to remove my armor to get more damage in, but I guess you can't. Oh, hey, what up? What up, guys? Thanks for the encouragement. This is going to take a long while. I'm not going to be grinding like several hours a day. This is probably going to be my longest grind session so far. I'm kind of just slowly doing it. It's mostly as like a sleep aid because it gets real boring. But, you know, if chat gets more active, maybe it won't be as boring in the future. But anyway, yeah, so the limit break calculation, it seems like I didn't realize this, but if you're on level 2 limits, it doesn't move as fast as for the level 1 limits. And like, you'll be able to see if you watch for a while. Sometimes I'll get hit with fire and it'll do 13 damage and my limit break bar won't move at all. And then other times I'll get hit with it and it'll do 13 damage and it'll tick ahead. So like, it must not be based on per hit. It must be based on some sort of cumulative damage. But I don't actually know the limit break calculation for how it goes up. I'm just kind of gleaning this info from watching it move and not move. See, it just moved there with 7 damage. But sometimes I'll get hit for 13 damage and it won't move. See, I got hit with 7 damage again there and it didn't move. Let's see if it moves with this 13. No, see? So it must be like every 50 HP or something. I don't know. But then it also seems like when I put Cloud in the back row, it wouldn't move at all. So it's a learning process. I'm hoping eventually people catch on and want to come watch, because I remember watching Dave Stereo do this in the Reactor with Cloud and Barrett, and it got pretty hyped. And nobody's ever quite done it like this with solo Cloud. So I'm hoping eventually it gets some traction, because it is quite the uneventful grind, but it's something that I wanted to do because I've kind of done everything else in this game. On my other save file on my PS5, I'm also slowly building up Vincent's death penalty to underflow HP. So, other than that, there's like only a very few things that I haven't done in this game at this point. Like, I haven't gotten all the high scores in the snowboarding game, but that's almost impossible. And that's not the kind of grind that I'm interested in. Not to say I'm super interested in this kind of grind, but like, I really like the idea for some reason. And I big brained a way to do it without needing the first save point. So I thought it was pretty interesting. I found a way to do it where I don't have to leave a system on for 3 or 4 months either. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty committed to doing this. I really want to do it. I really want to get to level 99. Who knows, I might find some sort of weird glitch where it underflows character levels, because I don't think anyone's ever gotten Cloud to level 99 before anyone else joins the party. But we'll see. None of the things I do on Twitch usually get much traction, but I think once I get to like level 75 or whatever, people might be a little interested in this sort of thing, and if not, whatever. It's not really for that in the end. I've done a whole lot of gaming content over the years. I got record and HD Final Fantasy VII on 2 different occasions. I put out an interesting 45-minute documentary on the cursed items of Final Fantasy VII. I put out a feature-length recut movie of a certain video game's playthrough. I've posted over 300 speedrun records, and I did a 100+ episode podcast on video games. I did 4 episodes of Final Fantasy VI, a comedy series rewrite, and nothing ever hits for me, unfortunately. So maybe this will get some eyeballs after a little while, but like I said, if not, that's not really what this is for. This is just a semi-interesting thing for me to do that's new for me in FF7. I did some general math of how many battles this is going to take. It's a lot. It's a lot. I did easy calculations for how many kills you need for Vincent to get his, battles for Vincent to get his underflow glitch, and it's 3,000. This one, easy calculations, not getting too into the math of it, I think it's going to take something like 350,000 battles. And I'm pretty sure Dave Stereo did this grind in the reactor with Barrett in 1 month, if I'm not mistaken. December 2021, I think. Epic. I was saying 2 streams ago that would have probably been my last stream where I got 2 levels up in 1 stream, but I guess it doesn't take too long. Just about an hour for 2 levels up still. That's not that bad yet. There's gonna be 2 levels in between limit breaks though, so that's kinda crazy. Ooh, that's 2 fires in a row that move my limit break bar. If I ever see my limit bar move after 1 damage hit, we in there. Level! What level am I now? I don't even know. Some sort of level. Maybe 18? Probably 18 actually. The first 200 damage hit comes at level 18. And there it is, the first regular attack doing over 100 damage. Blade Beam. Wow, we were at 80 potions already. Alright, here's the test. Are we gonna get... I really hope that I can get limits still. I don't know. If it's cumulative, eventually I will get limits no matter what. But I don't know that that's how it's calculated yet. I can't believe a dozen levels later, they're still doing the same amount of damage physically as right when I first started this game. The broken clock is almost right now. It's kind of interesting. I have a old school FF. Oh, there it is! I am still getting level 3 limit stuff. Excellent. Good. Alright, so we might be in there. I have an old FF6 clock that's like really lazy. It only ticks sometimes, even with pretty new batteries. And right now, I was just looking at it being like, huh, I don't think that's working. And then it started ticking, and then it stopped ticking, and then it started ticking again. Too bad. Pretty cool clock, but can't hack it nowadays. I know how it is to feel a little bit old. Don't worry, Clocky. Someone just responded to my Reddit post about this, telling me this was a dumb idea. That is like the first thing I requested in that post. Come tell me how dumb an idea this is. They also said good luck though, so thank you. What up, Mr. Bob? So no, this has not been done before. There have been, from what I hear, 3 people that have done this grind in the reactor with Barrett in their party, but nobody's ever done it with Solo Cloud before you go into the reactor. It's definitely possible. It just takes forever, and the reason why it's extra possible for me is because I thought about it and I was like, why hasn't anyone done this grind before? And I realized it's because there are no save points this early in the game. But you can play on the PlayStation Classic. Oh, what was that? What was that? What was that? What in the world just happened there? I'm gonna have to go back and look at that part of the video because I really don't know what just triggered on screen there. Anyway, if you play it on the PlayStation Classic, you can set a resume point. So technically, I can save anywhere on this copy of the game. And I don't have to leave my system on for 4 months or however long it's going to take me this way. So it is definitely possible. From what I see, it takes like 350,000 battles. But there's no reason it can't be possible. The real key is enemies drop potions here, so you can get free heals after X amount of battles. If that weren't the case, it wouldn't be possible. But with them dropping potions, it's all good, man. Boom, level up and I need to heal. What do you know? Thank you, Bob. I'm not gonna say I'll promise to see it through, but if I actually get like people starting to drop by like you are and chatting and stuff, it'll make it a lot easier for me to go all the way. I'm really busy IRL nowadays, but this is what I kind of want to do as my main pastime. So I am committed. I thought it all out, and I think this is what I want to do. So I went back and I looked at what popped. I should have realized my lightning materia went to level 2. So your materia does level up this early in the game, even before you have the materia menu. I was wondering about that. I haven't considered making a bot to do it. It probably wouldn't be all that hard. But, you know, I want to do it myself. I want to be the first person to have ever done it. The reason I'm doing it is because it's something new for me to do in the game. I was trying to think of some sort of new things to do in the game. I spent a few weeks like speed running the Emerald, Ruby, and Ultima Weapon fights. So if you check out Don't Zone Gaming on YouTube, you can see my shorts I made for that. I've started to collect kills with Vincent's death penalty on one of my saves to try to do the underflow glitch with that. But there's really not too much left for me to do in this game. So I was thinking and I realized no one's ever grinded solo Cloud in the very beginning of the game. I wanna do it. So here I am at the beginning of this super duper long boring road, but I don't know, I chose to do it, and I'm pretty interested in it, and I wonder how long it'll take. Yeah, I've played a lot of FF7. I haven't done very many like challenge runs type things, but I'm not super interested in that sort of stuff. I got world record in the HD version speedrun twice. I have a master save where I got everything in the game. So I can't really play the game normally anymore. It's just like I feel like I'm completely wasting my time when I do that, since I already have a master save and everything. So I had to think real hard of something new to do, and this is what I came up with. Speaking of wasting time. I did play Remake. Yep, I really liked Remake. I ended up speedrunning that one and getting world record for a little while. I forget how long I had record in that game for. But I played Rebirth. I beat it in 5 days by playing like 12 or 13 hours a day. And I'm already at the point now where I've kind of stopped speedrunning. I used to really chase world records, so I was considering doing the first full playthrough of that game, but there are actually some people that have already crushed runs in that game now, and even hard mode, 100%ing the game, which is something I went back and did for Remake, I'm not entirely convinced I'm gonna do that for Rebirth. I'm just getting... My tastes are changing a little bit. I'm getting a little older, getting a little more busy. So, while I like both of them, I really like both of them, Rebirth and Remake and OG. I'm not quite as invested in my time nowadays to really grind, really play super in-depth in the newer versions. I wonder if I got a level up on my fire, my ice, and I know I got a level up on my light and materia. I wonder if at the exact same time I got ice leveled up too. Probably should work like that, but I don't know for a fact if Cloud's materia comes with some AP on it or not. There we go. Crazy enough. Back when I was 12 years old. I think I was 12. I might have been 13. I got FF7 and the strategy guide on release day. And I really put some time and energy into it when it first came out. I got stuck a couple places for a while because I was young and not quite as intelligent as I would be later on. I didn't know the disc swap trick, so I had a really scratched disc 1, and I couldn't get to the top floors of the Shinra HQ, so I did a lot of grinding. I was probably level 40 or so by the time I finally got the disc to load the top floors of Shinra HQ. Then I got stuck in the maze at Temple of the Ancients for a long time. I loved the original game. Loved it. I just had my wife play through 7. She probably finished like 2.5 months ago for the first time. She did real well, and now she's actually playing Remake for the first time. She's a few hours into it now. I had her play FF6 first. She didn't like that one as much, which is blasphemy to me because I love 6. And we're doing a side-by-side playthrough of FF9 now, but that's really slowed down lately because I've been so busy. It's really the only thing that I've been streaming lately because I'm just so intrigued with this weird grind here. This is the first stream that I've been streaming off of my 4K capture utility app, I guess, program. And I guess the timer stops at 2 hours. I never got 2 hours into a stream with this before, but it's still capturing, so it's a little weird that the timer maxes at 2 hours, but whatever. So it's encouraging that my limit break bar still moves. I was worried that once my defense gets too high, I wouldn't get limits anymore, but it does seem to be remembering how much damage I take, and then once I get to a certain threshold, it ticks it up. So even if I'm only getting 1 damage, it'll eventually trigger limit breaks. So I've been around the block a few times. I noticed a pattern with how Square Enix seems to do remakes. It seems like the info is leaked probably like 5 years ahead of the game releasing, that like, oh, there seems to be chatter that this game is getting remade right now. And then like, lo and behold, 5 years later, that game actually is being remade and is coming out. So the next game, you hear a lot of buzz that they're remaking 9, which like, I'm replaying 9 right now, and I'm not digging it as much as I thought I would. I used to be a super duper duper Final Fantasy mark. Like if I move my camera up, you'd see I have a whole wall of Final Fantasy games, 1 through 16. And like nowadays, I try to think of like what my favorite Final Fantasy games are and what I want to replay and stuff. The only ones I'm super duper into, I went through a phase where I really liked Final Fantasy V because of the job system. So I would say the only ones I'm like super into now are in descending order. Let's say like 15, 5, Tactics, 7, and 6. So that said, they're remaking 9, I'm pretty sure, because there's that leak pattern I talked about. And then from what I can tell, they're also remaking Chrono Trigger, which is like, that's one I really would like. I used to be a little like, why are they remaking Remake the way, FF7 Remake the way they are? I wish they would just do a faithful remake. But I actually think they did a really good job with the remake and rebirth games. So I will trust whatever they want to do. They've done Pixel Remaster of 1 through 6, which is like pretty cool. But if they do another remaster or another remake, I hope they do Chrono Trigger justice. That game is so awesome. So that would be my number 1. But like the only other one I really care a lot about is FF6. So if they do a remake treatment of that one, they will get my money, no problem. There we go, I've been streaming for hours now. This is the first 99 grind stream that I've done for more than 2 hours. I think I'll try to keep going until I get another level. I don't know. I got really nothing to do. This is my lazy day of the week. I worked a lot this week, but today I have off, so chillin'. Do I think they'll remake the games though? They'll definitely remaster them so that they're all available on newer gen systems. But remake, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure they will, to be honest. That's a whole lot of work, and I think they'd rather just remaster them so they're available for people to buy. Yeah, I love 6, and I tried to play through when they did those mobile updates of 6 again, and like, I don't even think I got to the World of Ruin part of that game. It didn't have the same aesthetic, and the fonts, you wouldn't think fonts mattered so much, but for some reason they did. Did I do? No, you know what? I didn't even do a playthrough of FF6 Pixel Remaster, but my wife did her first playthrough of it. So, I don't know. Funny enough, I like the original better when it comes to 6. They changed a few of the systems in the Pixel Remaster. Like, they fixed glitches, like there's no Vanish Doom glitch anymore. So that makes grinding way more punishing. And I do think I'll eventually go back and play 100% file on the definitive version, which is the Game Boy Advance version of FF6, if you're wondering. At one point I did do a CES playthrough of the Game Boy Advance game for FF6, and I did a full, all of the challenge dungeons and everything for FF6 on Game Boy Advance. And I do plan on going back to that version someday and like really making a master file of that. I've never gotten all of Gao's rages, yeah, and all of Strago's blue magics. So I do want to go back and do that someday. But maybe by the time I commit to that, they'll have a remaster or remake of 6. Who knows? They probably won't be remastering 6 now that they put out Pixel Remaster. They've made remasters of all of the Final Fantasy games that I really like. Even including 15, they made that Royal Edition version. So they kind of have remastered everything already. Up to, no, even 10 got an update. The HD version on PS3. 12 got its Zodiac edition. I guess 13 would be the first one they haven't upgraded. That's kind of crazy. I bet that, you know what? I bet they'll do remasters of the 13 trilogy and sell it as one over the next 3 or 4 years. Hit him with a level 2. Dang, that's some damage for you. Oh, we're already at 99 potions. Wow, this whole time we've been fighting for 4 hours, 4.5 hours, only gotten 15 ethers. I think you start with some ethers too, if I remember right. I'm actually kind of surprised we already hit 99 potions. And I've definitely used a good 50 already too. I can't believe they're still doing the same amount of damage with physical attacks as when I was level 6. We got the lucky fight, we'll level up after this. That'll be 3 levels in one stream. Power up. Alright, if I go for another like 3 minutes, I'll have doubled my playtime in this one session. That's 5 figures, guys. 5 figures of cashola. Alright, it does work in the back row. Excellent. I think I might be able to get limits this whole grind. I just want to have enough to unlock my last 2 limits I can unlock. But anyway, we're at what? I'll keep going for 5 hours. I've definitely been streaming this grind for a little more than 5 hours, but we'll go with in-game time, and that's fine. It's good to know that I can still get limit charge in the back row. I don't know why I keep going to the back row. It's not like I need to save potions or anything, but I just banned my first person from my Twitch chat. Wow, alright, there we go. 5 hours. Complete. Level 20 now. With some level 2 magics. We doubled our playtime in just one session here. Good sesh. We'll cap it off with one last fight. Look at that. It's a good fight. Close it out with a crit. Couldn't do it better. Very nice. Alright, cool. Let's set our restore point and we're in there. Alright, here we go again. More ultimate grind shenanigans. So it looks like the average fight gives you 38 experience. Actually, the average fight gives you 39 and a third. Well, that's actually amazing. Looks like my initial calculations were pretty far off. Looks like it's only going to take 250,000 fights instead of 350,000 like I thought. I could actually tell that they were backwards. I didn't even notice my ATB. I was just like, I think this is preemptive. Gotten to that point in the cozy stream where just yawn in. Level 21. Alright, cool. Got my level up in. That'll be it for tonight. I'm gonna go sleep. Alright, everybody, let's go. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Look at that. Someone's ready for the action. Oh yeah. We're going for it tonight, all the way to level 99. Just me, does this look a little choppy? Yeah, maybe not. Bad with a preemptive. Nice, I like it. Yeah, I had that solar eclipse today. I saw some funny Sephiroth solar eclipse memes. Good FF7 night. And I recently found the data I was looking at for how much experience it takes for Cloud to get to level 99 was way off. For some reason Google was telling me the experience needed for level 99 in FF5. So apparently, I originally thought I'd need 350,000 fights, then I thought I'd only need 250,000, but it turns out I only need like 64,000. I actually haven't looked at what the real halfway point is yet. Yeah, I found the chart. I could easily figure it out, but, you know, I'm leaving some of the learning for as I go. I know, at least I'm pretty sure that even though I'm level 21 right now, I'm only actually like 1% of the way through the grind. I was able to guesstimate the hours it's going to take. At the end of the stream, I'll be over 6 hours, but it's going to take like 350. Already at 99 potions though. I'd say I'm probably going to average like 4 or 5 hours a week. I'm gonna try to finish it by the end of this year, but I got a lot of stuff going in my life, so right now this is just kind of like my sleep aid, and I do it for a couple hours on weekend days, stuff like that. I'm hoping the new cozy nighttime aesthetic adds a bit to the experience for viewers. See, the problem with this grind, this exact one I'm doing, is there aren't any real save points. So there's really no way to do it on PlayStation unless you just leave your PlayStation on for months at a time. And I do have no, this is on PlayStation Classic, because you can set one restore point, so I can actually save at the end of my sessions. And I could even turn the power completely off, and it still retains that resume point for the next time. Yeah, I have a PS5 that I could do it with, and it has 3 times speed on that version, but I also have a family that likes to play that, so I can't just make it only be my thing on the PS5 for all year, or whatever. I don't know. I swear, the motion in the reactor outside map, not in battle, but the other frame rate kind of seems low tonight. I feel like it must just be in my head, but I don't know, maybe not. And were you saying Monetary Dragon is going to do this exact grind that I'm doing? Because if that's the case, he will beat me to it, even though I started first. I mean, I can't compete with somebody that plays 17-hour runs all the time. He's gonna smash his way through to level 99, and I'm gonna still be level 30. Feel like I gotta kindly ask him not to destroy my dreams. I actually don't like the look in the experience screen of Cloud being in the center slot. I'm gonna keep him on top, actually. Did he say he was gonna do this exact grind that I'm doing? Because, like, did he get that idea the same week that I had that idea, just by utter chance? Okay, that's cool. That's fine then. As long as he's not, like, purposely sniping my idea. I know anyone else could have had this idea too, but just nobody seems to have yet. Dang, no way. So we both happen to have the same idea within a year of each other after this game's been out for, what, 27 years? So that should also prove to you that I didn't steal his idea. This is definitely something I came up with myself, because I was thinking of playing the game again, and I just couldn't press that X button because I already made a master save and I just felt like if I'm gonna waste my time, I'm gonna waste it, you know what I mean? You know what? I tried to do the avalanche skip. I tried for like a half hour to learn it from that one tutorial that's pretty good on YouTube. But I don't know if it's a difference with the PlayStation Classic version or something, but I could not get it to work. One of the first steps is to like line the ends of your shoes up with a certain line on the floor, and it just wasn't happening for me. So I tried to do it. I wanted to do that skip to set this up, but I couldn't do it. So also by master save, I mean I did like everything you can do. I got every character to level 99, mastered every materia, got every item, opened every treasure chest, all that sort of good stuff. I even got the alternate version of the submarine, the red submarine. I even did the save crystal glitch where I placed a save in the northern crater but kept the save crystal item. So yeah, I did some kind of interesting stuff that I'd never done in that master save. I got a copy of Great Gospel and used it. And then I got another mithril, which I didn't know you could do. I thought it was a one-time item. I did like everything that I could possibly think of to do. I kept one battery. Yeah, it was fun. But then it's like, why even play this game fully through again? So I came up with this wacky idea instead. The thing is, I know if these streams get like anywhere near some sort of fan base that starts talking to other Final Fantasy VII people, someone will come and beat me to level 99, because I'm just not going to have the time to do this all that often. So it actually looks like the halfway point is about level 80. Little into level 80, actually. That's so crazy. Okay, never mind. It looks like it's going to take over 600 hours for this grind, which means I will not be finishing it in the next 8 months. There's no way. So I'm basing that on it took me about 5 hours to get 20,000 experience, and you need 2.45 million. So yeah, 2 or 3 more limit ticks and we'll get our first meteor rain now. It is time to break your limits, Cloud. Yeah, that'll kill him. That'll do it. Alright, I need to use Meteor Rain 5 more times to get Finishing Touch, or Finish Touch. I swear it used to be called Finish Touch. Speaking of Fight the Grind, we got our level up for the night. We cast Meteor Rain. We're maxed on potions, we're at 20 ethers. Level 22, that's my lucky number, in just about an hour. Last time I leveled up will take that amount of time. 6.5 hours down. Set our resume point and we'll head on out for the night. There we go, another level down. Only 76 more to go. Easy, easy. We'll be back again. Some bedtime shenanigans. I've been told this is the soldier grind. Let's get a grinding. I can guarantee you one thing. This will be the first stream where I don't get a level up. I'm only level 22, but it already takes over an hour to get a level up. probably take like 2 hours to get a limit break too. I don't know, I do think hitting L1 and R1 makes battles happen quicker. I don't know though. So I was just taking a lot of time to try to figure out exactly how the limit gauge bar builds to see if later on I'll be able to get any limit breaks. And it says level 3 limit breaks charge up 144.4% of your maximum HP. So I need to, I guess, like, no matter what, unless I'm somehow misreading this, no matter what, I'll eventually get limit breaks, even if I'm level 98 or whatnot. Alright, yeah, so I'll eventually get limits, kinda no matter what. I'll always, it might take forever when I get towards the end of this grind, but as long as I lose 144.4 or whatever percent of my maximum HP eventually, I will get that limit break. I think that's about as low HP as you're going to see me during this grind. Alright, another half hour in the books. Let's set our restore point and kick it. Alright, let's give this another shot and do it right this time. Level 23 beckons. Let's get it. I don't know, I feel like I'm on track to get this level up faster than my last level up, which seems really weird, but I think that's what I'm on track for. That was a very quick fight. That was like easily less than a dozen steps between battles there. Definitely getting a lot of crits already. I wonder if it'll just be almost all crits when I'm in the 90s. I'm gonna get this level in under an hour. That's gonna be the last level I get in under an hour. Wow, double lucky fight. Sure, that level up took about 59 minutes, but it's under an hour. Nice. Boom. Level up, baby. And that's it for the night. Till next stream. Alright, for this stream, we're going from level 23 to level 25. Quarter of the way there. Kinda, not really. We'll be getting actual potion drops for a little bit here, because I think like I used 6 right before my last session ended. What up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying this song. That's the best battle in this whole grind. A preemptive on the 2 motor drives, I think they're called. I forget at this point. Instant kills, instant experience. Mono drives, that's what they're called. They're called MPs, not guards. I've been wrong the whole time. MPs and... instantly forgot the name of the I things. Mono drives. MPs and mono drives. That just do 5 damage. I was usually doing 4, sometimes 3. That's weird. Tell you, it's a good thing these things just turn red and disappear when they die, or else there'd be hundreds of bodies on this catalog. Yes, quite the grind indeed. I've calculated it's going to take between 350 and 700 hours, depending on, I don't know. My calculations always seem to vary, so between 350 and 700 I'd say, somewhere in there. I've already got Meteor Rain, and I've used it once, and I've already got Bolt and Ice too, so I've had 99 potions like 4 streams ago. Not many, like, mile markers really left. I'll have Bolt 3 and Ice 3 at some point. I'll have Finishing Touch at some point. And then I'll go back and get whatever the, I guess, Clim Hazard as well. And then it's nothing but grinding. I'll eventually get 99 Ethers too. There's like a half dozen things left that I can do before there's nothing quite left to do other than grind. Yeah, nuts indeed. I know it. I used to see people do grinds like this and be like, what is wrong with them? Why are they doing that? And now I'm doing it. Yeah, so this screen, it has these mono drives. See the guy in the back, the floating red eyeball? They give... It's actually the guard dogs give a little more experience, I'm pretty sure. But with the 3 different enemy encounters on this screen, you average more experience than if you were fighting on the last 3 screens with the dogs. So like, there's very little difference between the first 3 screens. But this screen has those floating eyeballs, and the fights here, on average, are a little more experienced and a little faster than the other 3 screens. Even though, like, casually, there's really no difference. We're talking, like, maybe 3% or something. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I thought, like, though I may be able to get a little more experience on the dog screens, these fights, there's 1/3 of the fights you get here have 3 enemies. So overall, it's gonna wind up saving a couple hours at least in the grind by grinding on screen 4 instead of 1, 2, or 3. Next level, I'll have over 1,000 HP and like, I don't know. I'm not sick of this song yet, which is something I thought I might get. I'm still bopping my head around sometimes and all that. I'm hoping I don't hate opening bombing mission by the end of this, but, you know, I can always put on headphones or whatever if I really felt like it. I've also been completely concentrating on this grind so far, and there are going to be some times where I'm like watching something else on the side or something too, I'm sure. This is the worst fight, but, you know, not that much different than the others. This is the best fight when you can get preemptive. Another thing that's good about at least this screen, I haven't done a ton of testing on the others, is you can get preemptives on everything, and nothing can get preemptives on you. So, yeah. I'd be real surprised if somehow one of the other 3 screens were faster than this overall. Yeah, I pretty much never have either. The only thing I ever thought about that was like that was like when I grinded materia in the Northern Crater. That was definitely the fastest encounter I've ever gotten. That was like 4 steps. That was epic. Like there are those like green pool water rooms that are the best for experience. I mean AP grinding in the game. And then there's a room in the Mithril Mines that is the best for like when you're grinding kills for whether it be limit break levels or Vincent's underflow glitch. There's one room in Mithril Mines where almost every fight is 5 enemies. So yeah, I never really thought about like screen per screen experience or whatever except for those scenarios, and then this. I did when I played my master file, I got 3 copies of Master Magic, Master Summon, and Master Command. So I had to grind all of those materials at least 4 times. If I might have grinded them like, so I think I actually grinded them so I got 3 copies. Actually, no, it probably would have only been 2 copies because I would have got the 3rd copy from killing Emerald Weapon. But I got 3 copies of the master materias, and then I mastered every materia 3 times over as well. And once you do that, you only have a few spots left in your materia slots. So like, yeah, that was I've done a lot of grinding in this game, but nothing quite like this. It is really bad when they kill entire storefronts. And it just, like at this point, we all realize that's just the inevitability of every system. PS3 storefronts down, PS Vita storefronts down, PSP storefronts down, Wii storefronts down, Wii U storefronts down. Yeah, it's brutal and inevitable. So it's really cool to hear some people got together to save that stuff for Wii U at least. Yeah, you know, my opinion on that is like, if you've got no way to actually provide money to the maker of the item, what are they complaining about? Like, if they kill their own market, how could they complain that they have no market? Like, you did it. You're the ones that did it. I don't understand that. But, you know, I would like I'm lucky that I'm in the position, at least for now, where I could pay for anything that I wanted. But, like, when you don't have the option to pay for it, what do they want from you? You know? It's like, are you gonna be annoyed that I'm playing like Evo Search for Eden on my SNES emulator? Well, like, where do you expect me to find that cartridge for purchase? Can I go to Enix and ask for a copy? No. So, like, where's the problem? Yeah, and especially when they delist something that you've actually had and downloaded to your own system. I even have a few games like that nowadays. Like, if I load up my PS3, there are 2 or 3 games on it that just don't work anymore. And it's like, well, glad you have my money. Okay, yeah, it's not fair. It's not fair, and I wonder if these companies will get smashed with a class action lawsuit about this stuff at some point. Even still, though, like, that's just going to be a monetary thing. they're not going to bring the games back, even if they lose a lawsuit over it. Oh, by the way, I got from level 21 to 22 in like an hour and a minute, but from level 22 to 23 in like 59 minutes. And I was like, that's so weird. But then I looked at the leveling table, and it takes less experience to go from 22 to 23 than it takes to go from 21 to 22. So there's some, it's not a straight line of progression. It's a weird jumbled scale. And it looks like there's a chance that I'll get this level up under an hour. We'll see. I do like to get a little dangerous with my HP in these scenarios. It does seem to be pretty one for one that you need to heal right about when you get to your level up. I'm gonna go at least 1 or 2 more fights, so it looks like I won't quite get that level up, but we'll see before I need to heal. Man, they damaged me big time there. It was like 18 HP in that one fight. I'm gonna risk 1 more fight though. Like to live a little dangerous here. It will probably eventually kill me, but you know, whatever. We'll see. There's not too much I can do that has a bit of spice in this grind. Oh, here we go. This could be a completely free fight. Yeah, it will be. Nice. Oh my goodness, I would have died if they cast fire. Whew. That's definitely the highest my heart rate has gotten this grind. That was silly dangerous. I will never let my HP get to single digits again in this grind. If that went the other way, I was dead. It decided to do a physical instead of fire though. It was literally a coin flip. Either it would have killed me or it would have physical attacked. As soon as that first guard hit me, I was like, oh no. Oh no. Here we go. That literally took an hour and a minute. Nice. Yeah, I thought of making some sort of kill counter or encounter counter. And while it would look good for stream and stuff, I know that it wouldn't be accurate. I would miss 1 or 2 here or there. And I thought of having a timer going too, and I just thought like, unfortunately, it would be more trouble than it was worth. I did think of that stuff though, and I should have done it, but I just didn't trust that it would be accurate after hundreds of hours. I am keeping all these videos though, and I'm gonna do some sort of video editing after. I don't know if it's just gonna be like a supercut of all my levels up, or I don't know. I'm open to ideas for what to do with all this video content once this grind culminates. There are gonna be long stretches of this grind where I'm paying little or no attention, so to keep an accurate counter that's like not actually automated that I'd have to manually do, it just unfortunately wasn't gonna happen. I thought about it, but yeah, it wasn't in the cards. I'm actually considering during this grind switching what button is the attack button, because I don't want to wear out the X button on this PS Classic controller. I think that's probably a smart idea. Yeah, like imagine if we had AI's help to find the comm skip, or the guard skip. There is one huge skip in FF7 that I've theorized that nobody's found yet. And it seems so close to being possible. There must be a setup for it. I just know it. If you go to Junon's underwater reactor, you're so close to being able to get to the screen where you get the submarine, like right as you get to Junon. Boom, here's Meteor Rain. And someday somebody's gonna figure that out. Maybe that's what I'll do for my first project. That's an interesting idea. First ever Final Fantasy VII skip found using AI technology. Meteor rain. That's the second meteor rain. We need, I think, 3 more, maybe 4 more to get finishing touch. Yeah, I put maybe an hour just trying to manually brute force my way past into that room. It is so close. If you can get past the guards in Sector 7 to get to Wall Market, you've got to be able to get past the guards. Or I wonder, maybe it's even a dog. You can definitely get into that submarine room. And that'll cut out half of the game right away. You'll go from arriving in Junon to boarding the submarine. I mean, that's more than half of the game cut out if that becomes a reality. Man, that Sector 7 skip was so cool. I learned that so fast and forgot it so fast. I used it. So when I got my FF7 records, that was right at the time where that guard skip was discovered, because my runs were like a real short, my records were a real short period in time where you never got the materia menu because you used that guard skip when you used it. So I had to develop a route where I never got magic in that game. And like, luckily enough, I was playing the HD version, so I could use the boosters, but if not, like, it would have been tough. I don't think I'll get to level 99 this year. Unless this project kind of blows up and I get a big community pushing me along. I just don't, I don't have that level of time to put into this game. I am pretty happy to get to level 25 this quick though. That's at least like demonstratable proof that I'm actually trying to do this. I'm definitely going to keep at it though. We'll just have to see like when I get certain levels. It's really hard to tell. You gotta remember you start at level 6 too. And like the first battle puts you into level 7. And fun fact, Cloud's and Tifa's experience chart is the same chart. Aeris actually takes the most experience to level to 99 for whatever reason. In my master save, I never did get Aeris to level 99. I only got her so she had great gospel. I got everyone else to level 99. Alright, we're definitely firmly established now in the era of no more levels per 1 hour. Our last level that took under an hour was level 23. Even level 22 took over an hour. But level 24 took just over an hour. And now it looks like 25 is going to take like an hour and 5, an hour and 7. Almost. Alright, one more fight and then the level 23 to 25 stream is complete. Boom! Level 25. Did it. Did it. One more level and I'll use an ether too. Love it.